What if I told you this compact washroom isn't just stylish, but also perfectly grows with user? From a young girl stepping into a college to a grown woman owning her space. Today, I'm taking inside a small luxury washroom transformation that beautifully blends youthful charm with timeless elegance. Hi, I'm Nasim Hatun, an architect and interior designer who believes in making every inch count. In today's video, I'll walk you through a recent bathroom project that I did for a young girl stepping into her college years, designed not just for today, but who she is becoming. So let's start. When you see the size of the washroom, it is somewhere around 8 feet by 11 feet 6 inches or 12 feet. And let me tell you, this is not a small size. This is a good size washroom. But what is making it small? It's a requirement. It was supposed to have a bathtub too. The client was very clear of keeping a bathtub in a washroom. She wanted to have a very big mirror, a shower cubicle I wanted to add, because when you are placing a bathtub, it's better you create a separate shower cubicle because not every time you're going to use bathtub. And a separate storage where she can keep her utilities because she was a growing kid and a growing kid have a lot of stuffs. So I wanted to give her a space like that in our washroom. Let's start with how we designed the space. What was the 3D model that we created? What was the change and what was the final outcome? See, when you are designing a washroom, you should always keep a dry and wet area separate. But in this case, we are having a bathtub here. I wanted to give my bathtub here, but we were not having a sufficient dimension as per vendor. Also, if I'm placing my bathtub like this, the client was very clear of keeping a wash basin right in front of the entry because she wanted to give them a mirror view once somebody enters the washroom. She wanted to have that feeling. So we cannot place a bathtub like this. So we placed it over here. Let me tell you what a good layout would have been. When you are designing a washroom with a bathtub, it's better if you have a space like this. Then this is your bathtub, this is your shower area. You create a step up over here, and when people are going to use it, you use it like this. So your wet area is segregated. Now you can place your wash basin over here. This can be your WC area, something like this. What I am saying, whenever you are designing your bathtub and shower cubicle, try to place it in such a way where if somebody is using the bathtub and going to the shower area, the wet area is not in the entire washroom. So that's how you should design a space with a bathtub. But right now we were not having any space, but the requirements were very clear. So let's see how we design the space. So this door was supposed to be like this. Now this is my bathtub. Because the dimensions were very fixed, we cannot do anything about this column. Otherwise, what would have been better if we placed it like this, but we cannot do because of the column here. Now shower cubicle is a must for me, and because we were having a cramped space over here, we placed it like this. Now this is my wash basin right in front of the entry. Somebody is entering. A good round mirror, wonderful. This was the storage and this was the WC. Because of the north, our WC was supposed to be placed like this. I created a niche. See, it's very important to create a niche at the time of masonry work because once it is done, it is done. Otherwise, acrylic platforms, they don't look good. Now this is my wash basin. I created a niche over here for that too. And this is my bathtub, and we also created a wall over here where she can keep all her stuff. Once the designing was done, with the 3D was done, when it came to the selection of the bathtub, the client selected a bathtub which was somewhere around 4 feet, like this, 4 feet 6 inches I guess, and it was a 2-seater bathtub, and that we cannot accommodate here. It was the only space where we can place our bathtub. So the layout of the space was now changed. So this was a bathtub. Now it was the wash basin. I created one storage that I wanted to give her. This was the storage that I created. This is the wash basin. Now we shifted our door like this. We took 3 feet 3 inches from this wall and I created my shower cubicle like this. So this is my shower cubicle. Now the WC is here and the door is like this. I wanted to give a sliding door over here, but the client wanted to have this door only. She didn't want to have a sliding door. Otherwise, sliding door would have been a better option for this space. You create a sliding door, you enter, and the entire space is very clean. So now the circulation was like this. It is very clean circulation. It is a better layout than it was designed earlier. The only problem that I see in this layout was the bathtub and the shower cubicle was very far. So if somebody is using the bathtub and goes to the shower cubicle, this entire area is wet. So which I try to avoid, but in this washroom it was not possible to give them a separate shower cubicle and a bathtub. So we designed it this way, and it is compact and just looking decent. Now let's see the 3D design that we created for this space. So this is the 3D sketch that we have created for this space. Now what are we having here? This is my wash basin. I wanted to give them a very good size mirror. So this is my huge mirror. This is the lighting that I wanted to add. This is the storage that I was talking about. Because it was having a column over here, so we created a design like this. We were supposed to use a fluted glass over here. This is the bathtub, a 2-seater bathtub. This is the niche for the bathtub, because when you are using the bathtub, you are going to use certain things which needs a platform. So this was a dedicated space for that. Now this is my shower wall. This is my niche for the shower area. See, like I've told you, always create niches at the stage of masonry so that your washroom looks clean. And this is the shower wall. You have your diverter, your hand shower, your body jets, everything on this wall. So this was my WC wall. Let's see the color palette now. This is the design of the washroom that we did earlier, where we place a bathtub like this at the entry. So because it was changed, now our bathtub was here, but I wanted to keep this color palette. So this was the mosaic that I had in my mind, and the tile, a subtle onyx that I could find. But later on when we selected, we took all the plain tiles like this. This was one color on walls and floor. The mosaic that we have selected was different, and the floral printed tile. So we used 3 color tile. One was the base tile that was used on wall and floor. One was the accent tile, which was the floral printed. We used it behind the mirror and at the bathtub wall. And one accent mosaic that we use on the WC wall. Now let's see the final video of the site, how it turned out. The final result is a beautiful blend of personality and practicality. It feels fresh, feminine and luxurious, but not loud or overwhelming. The best part, she loves it. By the way, we do a free layout review. So if you are unsure about your plan or you want me to make most of your space, feel free to DM me on Instagram or drop me an email. The links are in the description. That's all for today. Don't forget to like if you like the video, subscribe if you find it informative, and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out. There are many more insightful and creative videos on this channel, so you might find it helpful. Go check it out. Thank you so much for watching, and you will see my next video soon. Bye.